beautiful olives, and I'm taking inventory. See, inventory, the amount of trees, the part of the farm, and what the amount of trees are yielding. Okay, that's what I'm doing today. So I do this in my spare time, full time, but I also have my digital businesses, and that's how I came up with something to do with my life professionally. So while I have this as a personal hobby and undertaking and business, family subsidized health, farming for health, etc., I'm getting ready to size up and take inventory of the olive harvest in 2024 here in Italy. Okay, so in this video here at Mervin's Digital World, if it's your first time, remember to like, share and subscribe. Now I want to teach you today when choosing a niche or a niche and starting a digital business online, selling ebooks, audios, video courses, whatever you want to do. You want to provide digital products and services, a combination of both or either. You want to be a freelancer, you want to provide freelance services. Bear with me, I'm going up, I'm checking everything at the same time I'm working. I'm checking water, I'm taking inventory, and I'm getting my team together to move up and to come on this 4th generational olive farm and beat olives. You have to take inventory of the possibilities, probabilities for the need of your business, and the amount of demand there is for it, and the potential revenue you can generate per month, at least per month. It's bushy, it's growing, will cut very soon, but in the meantime, just walk with me and enjoy the place for what it is. I work here every day, all day, and I created my digital businesses as well for the last 10 years. It's not easy working physically and digitally simultaneously, concurrently. Okay? Meaning I get up every morning, 3-4 o'clock for the last 10 years, put in the work to build my professional life. I gravitate towards providing digital products and services, and I've tried out a lot of ways that didn't prosper, basically. So the olive, this one is spoiled. Not spoiled, it's not good anyway. This tree, so I'm gonna, beautiful. So I'm gonna say this tree. This is my inventory. One small tree, and it can give me basically a quarter case of olives total. So I do that. I'm doing this with all the hundreds upon hundreds of trees that are here. I estimate, and then I add up everything to the sum total after that. See, this tree can give me another quarter case. Yeah, so what happened is creating a digital business is a beautiful thing, because you collect money while you sleep for in-demand products and services that people are searching for on the internet. And so if you can research your niche or niche that resonates and that you want to specialize in, resonates with you, you're passionate about talking and blogging and vlogging about this subject. I'm going to pass this. This is very little amount. Also this, then that's how you're going to decide if you're going to pursue and continue with this, with pursuing this business model. Okay, so you once you do this, okay, you have to realize that you don't go into this just for money, but you don't go into this just to play games either and to be a hobby. Okay, this is a business. Digital business services or digital products downloads, providing digital courses, online courses. You jump into the digital business, okay, and you jump in it to make money. This is not here to, you're not here to play no games. When I planted olives, I came here and I beat olives, and I planted these ones personally 10 years ago. I planted them to get olives. I didn't plant them just for a hobby. That's in minutest part of this, okay, or the smallest part of this, okay. I plant this for business. I want oil, okay, I want harvest, I want big yield, and this is the reason why I planted these. You could take that how you want. I planted all of these, okay, and now I'm checking them a decade later, okay, they're giving me olives. So you must understand that you need to do the research. Once you do the research and you see that is a viable, feasible business, and the probabilities of you and the possibilities to generate income that will predictable and scalable income, might I add, for you and your family, then this is what you want to focus on. You will spend the majority of time in this area, in the decision making process, because making a website and all of that, it won't take you any time, especially if you outsource it. And with artificial intelligence today, you could make a website in one click. So don't come and tell me you're going to make a website first, then you're going to do this, and then you're going to get confused. You're going to make sure that the business will yield the profits, that it can maintain you and your house, your family, and that it will, you will be able to predict with precision how you can scale that business, okay, you could start humbly saying, I want to make 100 euros or 100, I live in Italy, 100 euros a day, dollars, depending on where you live, and that's 3,000 a month. Okay, I'm going to put in so many hours per day. I'll be selling so many products. They're going to be my products or affiliate products, or they're going to be a combination of both, or they're going to just be either or either. And I'm going to market my business this way through blogging. That means I have to know about keyword research, positive keywords, negative keywords, low-hanging fruit keywords. Okay, you have to know. So you just can't just come and make business because you want to make business. You have to put in the work. You have to do the research. I suggest you take a year to do this. Okay, it took me a decade, and I did it single-handedly. Family support and all of this, but nobody's behind the computer with me. I did it, and I continue to do it myself. I created Mervin Digital World out of a vision and a desire to be a businessman on the internet. Okay, I didn't come there for hobby, just for hobby, or for playing, or for sounding good and looking good. I am here in Mervin Digital World to make money online. Okay, that's basically it. But you have to mesh it in with your purpose and your passion as much as possible. Did you hear people ever say, most gurus say this, they do what you love, go for your passion? Well, not every passion is in market, on demand in the market. So if you go into that passion and you don't research it, you'll find yourself high and dry, wasting your time and resources. Your resources, their time is the main resource you got. Then after your time is your health. Okay, a lot of people try to make businesses that they waste their time, the most precious resource, and their health. Okay, they waste the time, then they come back they end up with less time down the road, of course. This is a byproduct, and then they end up sick. So they wasted their time and their health to try and make a business. They didn't do the research. They come back out on the other end high and dry and no money and frustrated. Okay, stop and do the research. We'll see you in another video blog very soon.